The Davis Strait is a major body of water located between the eastern coast of Greenland and the western coast of Baffin Island, Canada. It serves as a natural connection between the Baffin Bay to the north and the Labrador Sea to the south. This strait, named after the English explorer John Davis, who explored the region in the late 16th century in search of the Northwest Passage, is approximately 300 to 500 kilometers wide. Its depth varies significantly, averaging around 1,000 meters but reaching over 2,300 meters in some areas. This geographical location makes the Davis Strait an important maritime corridor linking the Arctic Ocean with the North Atlantic. Geographically, the Davis Strait forms part of the boundary between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. It lies south of the narrow Baffin Bay, which is icebound for much of the year, and north of the Labrador Sea, which is more influenced by temperate Atlantic waters. The strait acts as a transitional zone where cold Arctic currents meet warmer Atlantic currents, creating a dynamic marine environment. Its location has also made it historically important for navigation and exploration, as early European explorers used it as a gateway to the Arctic regions of North America. The oceanography of the Davis Strait is defined by its strong currents, deep waters, and seasonal ice coverage. During the winter months, sea ice extends southward from Baffin Bay, partially covering the strait. In summer, melting ice increases freshwater input and affects salinity levels. The strait experiences complex water circulation patterns, influenced by both the cold southward-flowing Labrador Current and the warmer, northward-flowing Atlantic waters. These interactions create turbulence and upwelling in certain areas, contributing to high biological productivity. Temperature in the strait varies seasonally, ranging from near freezing during winter to around 5 to 7 degrees Celsius in summer. Ecologically, the Davis Strait is rich in marine life due to the mixing of nutrients from Arctic and Atlantic waters. The upwelling zones provide ideal conditions for plankton growth, which supports fish populations such as Arctic cod, Greenland halibut, and capelin. This abundance of fish, in turn, supports larger marine predators, including seals, whales, and seabirds. Species such as the narwhal, beluga whale, and bowhead whale are commonly found in these waters, making the strait an important habitat for Arctic marine mammals. The ecological significance of the Davis Strait also extends to commercial fisheries, particularly for species like Greenland halibut and shrimp, which are economically valuable to local communities in Greenland and Canada. From a climatic perspective, the Davis Strait plays a critical role in heat and freshwater exchange between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. The movement of cold, dense Arctic waters southward contributes to the formation of deep water in the North Atlantic, which is a key driver of the global thermohaline circulation, often referred to as the ocean conveyor belt. This circulation regulates climate patterns across the northern hemisphere, affecting weather and temperature in Europe and North America. Seasonal variations in ice cover and water temperature in the strait also influence regional climate and ecosystem dynamics. Historically, the Davis Strait has been significant for exploration and trade. During the Age of Discovery, European explorers, including John Davis, sought navigable routes through the Arctic in search of the Northwest Passage. The strait also became an important whaling and sealing ground in the 17th and 18th centuries, contributing to early economic activity in the North Atlantic. Indigenous peoples, such as the Inuit, have inhabited the surrounding regions for thousands of years, relying on the strait's marine resources for hunting, fishing, and transportation. Today, communities in Greenland and northern Canada continue to depend on these waters for subsistence and commercial fishing. In terms of modern significance, the Davis Strait has strategic, ecological, and economic importance. Its waters are part of international shipping routes and are increasingly studied in the context of climate change, as melting Arctic ice alters navigation possibilities and marine ecosystems. The Strait's fisheries remain vital for local economies, while scientific research focuses on understanding how warming temperatures and changing ice conditions affect ocean circulation and biodiversity. Conservation efforts are also important to preserve sensitive habitats, particularly for endangered species like the bowhead whale and polar bear, which rely on the region's sea ice. In summary, the Davis Strait is a geographically, ecologically, and historically important region bridging the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. Its unique oceanography, rich biodiversity, and influence on global climate patterns make it a critical area for scientific research and environmental monitoring. The Strait continues to play a vital role in local livelihoods, international maritime navigation, and understanding the broader dynamics of the Arctic environment. Its combination of deep waters, strong currents, seasonal ice, and abundant marine life make the Davis Strait one of the most fascinating and consequential bodies of water in the North Atlantic region.